A proportion is simply just a comparison between two things, generally written as a fraction. And so when we're solving proportions, and solving proportions is just a special type of an equation. It really is no different than any of the other equations that we've been working with. But this is just when you have a fraction set equal to another fraction. But the process is exactly the same. We are going to write the story of the variable. So x is multiplied by 3. The product is added by 1. And the sum is divided by 9. Leaving us with the result is negative 2/3. So in our deconstruct, we are going to simply start with negative 2/3, just as we've done it all the other times. There is no difference in what we're going to do. We divided by 9, so that means we're going to multiply by 9. And we added, so now we're going to subtract 1. And we multiplied here, so that means we're going to divide by 3. And so just restating the equation. So when we divide by 9, we have a sum, and so just as before, our sum lives right here, and that sum was divided by 9, so we're going to multiply by 9, and when we multiply by 9, we end up with 3x plus 1 is equal to negative 2/3 times 9. Now we can simplify this. We could simplify this now, or we could simplify it before, but negative 2/3 times 9 is negative 18/3, or we can say that that is negative 6. So we know that this value of negative 2/3 times 9 is negative 6. Next thing, we know that we have a product, and that product is the 3x, and it was added by 1, so we're going to deconstruct that by subtracting 1, so we end up with the product. And now we have negative 6 minus 1, which is negative 7. And then lastly, we're going to end up with x, because x was multiplied by 3, so we're going to divide, and we know that we're going to be left with x. And so x is equal to negative 7/3. And now we're going to take the negative 7/3 and plug it back in and make sure that we have the correct answer. And so we have 3 times negative 7/3 plus 1, divided all of that by 9, and hopefully that, if we did everything correctly, is going to equal negative 2/3. And 3 times negative 7/3 is negative 7. So we have negative 7 plus 1 over 9. And is that equal to negative 2/3? Well, we have negative 7 plus 1, so that's equal to negative, draw an arrow, so we have negative 6/9 is equivalent to negative 2/3, so this does check. So our solution is x equals negative 7/3. Remember again that solving proportion is no different than anything else. We are simply, solving proportions is just a special type of equations, but it follows the exact same processes where we write the construction story. We can write the deconstruct story and then go through the exact same solve process and making sure that we check our answer in the end.